Hi friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel, Turquoise Dreaming. I'm here today to share with you my next project. I've already been working on the cover, and it is made from this book, a Disney book, A Picnic in the Woods. It has Mickey here with his with Minnie and the nephews. I guess they are. Are they the nephews or cousins or his kids? I don't know, but anyway, it's the Mickey Mouse family there. And so you see I have a little cluster here. There was some residue from a price sticker here that I couldn't get off. I didn't want to rub, this is I think a 1970s book. And I didn't want to rub off. If you rub too hard on, this is, because you can see it's not glossy. It's a flat finish. If you rub too hard, it will start taking the color off. Here's the back. But you can see I used some of this daisy trim that I showed you recently in a, here's some strings here, in a, I guess it was Thrifty Thursday video. You see I chose this, I knew I had it, I had to go looking for it though. This fabric, and it looked like, because it looked like a picnic tablecloth, like a, like Mickey would, or if you go at a picnic, if you put a tablecloth on your table, a picnic table or whatever, or at home or at the park, or maybe you spread it out on the ground. This looked like that picnic tablecloth that you may or may not have. So, and of course there's different versions, but in colors. But this is what I had, so I used that on the spine, and then some of the more daisy trim there, cluster, and then so on the inside, I am making another. It is another binder. As you can see, I have a binder mechanism in here that I've attached. Same fabric on the inside. These were the pictures that were already here inside this cover. So super cute. And of course, I'm not going to cover this up with anything, a pocket or anything. Not even a clear pocket. But yeah, because, well, for one thing, if you put a clear pocket in, then you put something in the pocket and then it covers up the picture. So yeah, so I'm not going to put a pocket there. But whenever somebody gets this journal, of course, they can do whatever they want. But look what I found. Some scrapbook paper. It's cardstock. There's my picnic tablecloth pattern again. So that is going to be the starting and the ending piece of scrapbook paper I have in here. And of course, it's a binder. And, so you can open up, whoever ends up with this can open up and rearrange and add, take away, whatever. But let me show you. This one opens. The other one, the last one and the first one that I did ever, where I inserted my own, into a little golden book, I inserted my own binder mechanism. It had little things on ends that you could push and open. Or you could open it, just with holding on to the binders, the notebook rings and opening. This one doesn't have any little things. It just doesn't have anything. You're just supposed to open it like this. So there you go. Open, close. There we go. So yeah, it is attached. And then I have in here all the pages so far, all the pages from the book, and a few pieces of this, or a couple pieces of this nice vintage ledger. I think that's all I have in here so far. So yeah, I wanted to, oh, here's a piece of scrapbook paper. Here's the second piece of scrapbook paper. Oh yeah. So I'm going to show you I'm not using all of this paper in here, but I'm going to show you the Echo Park scrapbook paper that I used, or so far that I'm using in here. And so I've got that, I showed you the picnic table. I'm going to call it the picnic table scrapbook paper. This here. On the other side of that is Pretty Flowers. And then the other one, I think I picked this out from the same scrapbook paper kit. It's right here. I have to look. Yeah, it is. I'll show it to you in just a second. But I picked this one out because it's pies. Can you see? It's all like cherry pie, apple pie, whatever. It's pies on this side, and on this side it's pretty, kind of a good background for us, when somebody wanted to put a picture or something in here. It's a nice, pretty background. So that's what I've got in here so far. And that's where I am at with this journal so far. So I just love the whole look here. And then I made myself a template. So I was going to show you kind of if you're making a binder journal, not even if you're starting from scratch. If you just have a binder that you got at the thrift store or from the store or whatever, wherever you got it, you just had it at home already. If it doesn't have, a lot of them have the little push, like the Better Homes and Gardens binders have the little push piece a page pusher that you can use to make, use as a template or make another template if you want. This one, of course, I made from scratch, so I didn't have that. So I just took, this is a piece of old file folder that's printed on. And so I cut a piece and just put it like this. I made it, figured out my page size, pretty much my page size. So this is also, it's pretty much my page size. And then I put it beside my notebook rings and just took a little pen or pencil and made a mark there, and kind of figured out my, you can experiment and you might have to do more than one, but you can put your ruler and make a line down where you think your holes are going to go this way, so you have them all in a line, straight. You don't want them, one over here, one over here, one over, you want them in a straight line. And then I put it beside my notebook rings and made a little line here beside each ring so that I would know where to punch my hole. I hope that makes sense. I didn't, just to be honest with you, I didn't make the line down here. I eyeballed it. But I'm if I would have done it wrong, I would have done it over. That would have been a good idea to make a line. But I'm pretty good at eyeballing, so I didn't need the line down here, but I did need, of course, there's no way I can eyeball where to put this, so I did do that. I put a line, put it like this and put a line here. And so, and I could see, and from doing the last one, and I've done a lot, quite a few binder journals, so I know, about how far over I needed it. If you're a beginner, you never did it before, you think you're going to be off, you would need to make a line. So, so that's my template. Long story, I know, long explanation. So the first Echo Park is actually, I got it from echopark.com, but it is a Cartabella scrapbook paper kit, and you can see these are the samples of the paper in here. Here's the pie, and here's the picnic, tablecloth right here. So this is where I got those two papers. Sunflower Market, echopark.com is where I got it. It's by Cartabella, and it's a collection kit from echopark.com. So I don't know if I'll use any more papers from here. I might or I might not, but I picked that out because of those two papers that I wanted out of there. And then I also picked out, and so I haven't decided, but just in case I wanted them, I also picked out this one. And you can see, I'll try to show it so you don't have, let me make sure I showed you that one good, because picnic table and pie right there. Yeah, I need to make sure it's in the frame, right? And then A Slice of Summer. This is Echo Park, actually Echo Park Paper Company. And it's called A Slice of Summer by Lori Whitlock. And here are the papers that are in here. And it looked like, I didn't really intend on making a summer journal. I just liked the picture on this very kind of a vintage Disney and a flat, not glossy on this particular book. So that's, and the colors. So that's why I chose this one. But being that it's a picnic and the colors, this is what I ended up picking out. So you can see there's all kinds of fun. I have used some of these before, so I don't know what all is in here. But there's enough left in here that I can use some of these if I want to. There's some cut aparts. Let's see what I have left in here. Some floral. let me show you what's left in here. Because I used part of it, I think, last year. But this is the cover sheet, and then I've got these pretty flowers, which these are all double-sided. And I kind of think I picked it up because of this red gingham, in case I want that. Some nice cut-aparts. Cherries on the back of that one. Little campers on this one. Aren't those cute? And some pretty green here. So, and then this is stickers. See, I've used some of these, but I've got plenty left there to use if I want to. So, some fun stickers. So that's what's in that one. Endless Summer by Echo Park. And then I picked out quite a few because I didn't know, you know, what I would want. And I just went ahead, since I was looking through my scrapbook paper. This one, that one was, let me see. The one I just showed you was in Slice of Summer. A Slice of Summer. And this one is Endless Summer. So I haven't used this one before at all. But this one's by Echo Park also. Right here. And then it's called Endless Summer by Lori Whitlock again. And just, I like the colors. So I picked this one out in case, you know, I wanted to use any of this one. I don't know if I will, but it's here. Right out here in my craft room, not put away. So I can grab from that if I want to. And I also picked out this one because I like the colors. And I've been wanting to dig into, I think I have a couple, not this exact one, but a couple of like school, back to school type scrapbook papers. This one's by Cartabella again. Stephen Duncan, School Days by Stephen Duncan. And I also like the colors in here. Very cool. I just really, I didn't get this because I wanted to make a back to school journal or anything like that. I mean, I might want to, but I just really liked the paper. It's got a one with crayons on it right here. And, you know, just red stars. These are two-sided, so you're seeing like, this is, usually it's like this. This is the back and front of one. This is the back and front. That's the back and front. You know what I mean? Front and back. So we've got apples and just the red and blue colors. You know, kind of like primary colors, and that's what's on here. So I wanted to show you, besides that, I'll show you how I am making the pages. So you also have to make sure, you know, because normally if you sew in your signatures, you can make your pages pretty much as wide as your cover, right? Or as tall, you know, lengthwise as your cover. But with the binder mechanism, you have to, it depends on your binder mechanism. But, you know, the last one I made a little bit shorter because I wanted to kind of not overpower the binder mechanism lengthwise. So I made them about the same or a little bit, it was actually a little bit longer than the binder mechanism. And then, so there's a lot to think about if you just do it from scratch. The length and then how your paper is going to go in. This one doesn't have any, like I said, little latches here on either end. So I could make my pages pretty much the length of the book. The other one I made a little bit shorter, and so that they do cover the little latches, but not as much as this one, I don't think. And this one goes, the last one was about a little bit shorter than this one, than the length of the cover. And I know that probably doesn't make sense unless I showed it to you, but it's already got in the mail, so I can't show it to you, the last one. But, so, and then your pages, when you close it, you can see, you know, they come out like that. They're not right up against the spine, so that you have to take that into consideration as far as your width. So, and that's with any, whether it's from scratch or not, that's with any binder, right? So, let's pick out, I don't want too much scrapbook paper, too much more scrapbook paper in here. I want to put in some more, you know, colorful papers as far as solid colors and some other ledger and, you know, other fun papers. So, and you can't put in, you can put as many papers as you can, but you can't overstuff a binder, because if you do, you won't be able to turn your pages very well. So, like I usually do 50 or less. If 50 is too many, you might have to take out a few. So let's just do a couple pages and let's look at that second one. Since I already used some of the slice of summer, let's see about that one. Or, you know, I really want to dig into that back to school one. Or one of the school days or back to school, whatever it is. This one. Let's pick out one from here. Sunflower Market. Let's see. So this is Endless Summer. Okay, the 2 school days, Endless Summer. Here's the Endless Summer. I really am kind of leaning toward the school days one. So let's do that. Here's the Endless Summer. I think I'm showing you the same one. I'm missing this one, a slice of summer. This one I took out. Let's make sure whether I want one out of here or one out of each one or something. Let me see if I have a favorite here. This is the cut apart, so this is really hard because I love these cherries too. And then I wish the cherries had scrapbook paper on the back and not. But I could make a pocket out of the cherries, you know. If you you really like, I think I have done this maybe once before, make a pocket, you know, like this, and you have the cut aparts inside, and you glue or sew the sides, and then you can make a little thumb notch here. And like I could bind this in and make a pocket. I don't know if I'll do that because there's so many things you can use for pockets besides scrapbook paper in a binder like this. Probably envelopes or something like that I'll probably use instead of making a scrapbook paper pocket. But we'll see. I still might do that. But let's see. So I've got the flowers, and this is also a favorite. But I've already got the tablecloth that looks kind of gingham type paper, so I kind of want to do something different than that. So the campers are really cute, and that's something, you know, you're more likely to go on a camping trip in the summer, right, when school is out, or if you don't have any kids, still when it's nice and warm, and you know, you can go to a campground and not have to wear your winter clothing and be out in the cold. Let's look at the school days one real quick. Let's see if there's I can find a favorite. Like I said, maybe one, because one piece of scrapbook paper is going to give me 2 pages, right? So I don't want to put too much more scrapbook paper in here. But let's look at this one. So this is circles on this side. That's cute. And a nice plaid over here. These are super cute. Let me see how, these are bigger than 1 inch, I can tell. But how much bigger are they? They're about 1 1/4 inches. About 1 1/4 inches. So it's not something I can cut out with my circle punch, my 1 inch circle punch. But these still, these would be so cute to cut out and use for like tabs or something. Because they're all, look how cute they are. Here's a crayons. Here's a flashcard. So cute. Oh, I love those. Those are adorable. Okay, on we go. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I opened this, guys, so you can see it too. Oh, I guess I haven't opened this. Maybe I haven't showed you before. Yeah, I haven't showed you all my shown you all my scrapbook paper on Thrifty Thursday or anything. I've got a few I haven't shown you. And I guess I didn't open it up myself because I never saw this box of crayons before. That is so cute. These are cut aparts. Table of addition, a little library card. Oh my goodness. Well, those are definitely going to have to be cut aparts. This side is super cute too, with all the numbers and everything. Mathematics, school, multiplication. Very cute. So that one's adorable. Okay, this is like your writing paper with your great cursive writing there. That is so cool. And stripes. And here's another one with crayons on it. Wow. Now, I'm glad I opened this. Now I know how much I love it. Oh, there's another one. It's different from this one. It's smaller and different color. More adorable cut aparts. Oh my goodness, so cute. Goodness, because I just, oh, look at this. Another one of the, like, writing paper, but this one doesn't have any letters on it. Pencils. Let me know if you love this paper like I'm loving it right now. Oh, here's the crayons. I might have to use the crayons just because they're so cute. Red. I'm going to put that one up here because I might use that one. Just because it's so fun. School buses and flashcards. Here's some labels like from chalk, crayons, picture day, super cute. ABC. I know my ABCs with a little apple. Now I know my ABCs. Oh, look at this. These are like little flashcards. Ah, wouldn't those be fun to cut apart or leave together? But if you cut it up, you know, you have a chance of cutting it right down the middle. And these would be super cute to cut apart. ABCs here. Love that. And a pretty pattern there. And these are like strips or cut apart. You know, you could cut them apart as strips or leave it together and as a whole and just make a page. But you've got a bunch of fun stuff here. Crayons, books, pencils, all of the things, a ruler. On this side, it looks like a book. Cool. Like a dictionary. Look at that. Like an encyclopedia or dictionary. It's like 2 pages, too. You can cut it right down the middle or fold it in the middle and have 2 pages of your book. That is awesome. It's H. H words. And then, oh, lunch boxes. That's adorable. And, oh, that's pretty, too. I like that one a lot. I like them all, don't I? And then stickers. Look at this tag with the ABCs. That's so cute right there. And then crayon sticker. These are all stickers. Cute little girl here. Oh my goodness. Little boys, little girl. Owl. The school bus. So cute. Oh no, it's so hard to make up my mind. I think I'm gonna just go with the ones I pulled out. I could just go with any of those, I guess, and they would be so cute. But the crayon one, let's do that one. So all I've been doing is, so now that I have my format, my little template, I should say. Let me make sure of the width. I want to make sure I made it the right width. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So I can, now that I have, because I think I did a few pages before I did my template, because I was doing the pages separately, and I was like, I really need a template here. This is crazy. So I made myself a template after I made a few pages, and then that worked a lot easier, or a lot better. So this is what I do. I take my template and just get it in here where I'm going to cut it. See my cutting line spot right there. And then I remove it, because you don't want to, if you're, you know, like I made a page and then I was using my page as a template. And I didn't want to mess up my page, right? So that's when I made a template. It's like, I need to make a template. I'm going to mess up my page, right? And I should have cut my branding strip off, but I didn't do that yet, so I'm just going to cut. I think I can get it. Here. Did it cut it? Yes, it did. So there's one. That's going to be one page, but I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut the length in a second. And then I'll get my second page. Now, this one, let's see, I don't have any fold outs yet, except I don't know. I don't think I want to make this as a fold out because it's so stiff. This is pretty thick cardstock. So yeah, I think I'll make another page, and then if I want to flip out, I'll use a more flexible paper, one of the more flexible papers that I'll be putting in later. So let's go ahead and cut it a length, and get that out of the way. See? And then, yeah, I try to remember to remove that so I don't mess it up, or else I'll have to make myself a new template. There's another scrap. And so see, I'll have two pages out of each piece of scrapbook paper. Let me see. Let me turn this around. Let's see what I'm doing here. This one ended up like this. Cut on this. There's the crayons. That looks good. And then this one. Yeah, this one will be fine. So I'm going to put this in here. Try to remember to remove this. Like if you don't remove it, I can see right now, you can actually leave a little sliver. I have a little sliver there. So I have my coffee here. I should take a drink, right? There we go. And have some nice scraps there. So 2 cute pages ready to go. Except we need some holes. So this is where it gets a little, sometimes when I punch the holes, I try to be careful and punch it right through the hole, but sometimes I'll get off a little bit and my holes start getting messed up. So you might have to make yourself a separate second template if you don't trust yourself to put your hole in the right place, or if your holes start getting off because you've punched into your holes. This is new. This is a new template, so I haven't done that yet, but I have done it before, just not yet on this one. So you can kind of see through this hole punch. The crocodile, if you were using that, you can see through it, through the hole here, so you can see pretty much exactly where you're punching. You can line it up better. Let's try the crocodile on this one. I just usually use that other, to punch holes like this for a binder. I usually use that other hole punch, but just to show you how good this one works, which I should probably be using that one. I just think that hole is a little bit bigger than this, so that's why I use the other one, because I want my hole to be like the standard size. But let's just go ahead and try this one out, see how we do, because you can see through this little hole right here. But if you don't have the other one's fine. Yeah, see, it's a little bit smaller, and I still like the other one better as far as the size of the hole, but it's pretty much the same. It's just maybe just the slightest fraction smaller, I think. Yeah, it's a fraction smaller. So I'm thinking, I don't know if it'll turn as well. So you can you see the difference in the holes? It's actually quite a bit smaller, even though you can't tell when you're punching the hole. After you take it out and look at it, I don't know if you can see, it's right there. It's quite a bit smaller. So let's see how it flips. That will be the key, because I'll repunch it with the other if I don't like it. Let's see how it flips. All the other ones I use the regular hole punch, not my crocodile. So first of all, I'm going to go where I might want it. I mean, I have so many more pages to put in here, but I was just getting started on the pages, but just not to put it right next to that one. This is a 19, I said 1970s book. It's 1983. Early 80s. Okay, so let's see how this turns with the crocodile hole punch. I just have a feeling I'm going to need to do the other one. See, it does fit. It does fit. It's a little tight though, probably because it's a little smaller. A little tight on this hole. Yeah, so let's go ahead but if you make your template with this one, then you could probably work that out if you wanted to use your crocodile. But let's since I used my template with the other one, let's go ahead and repunch and make my holes. See how it's the top one was tight. So let me show you if you can see it in the camera why it was tight. See the hole here and see the extra paper right there? That even though it's not very much paper, that's what made my hole kind of tight there. It was going to be hard to turn. that little bit of fraction of paper there. So we're going to repunch with this. I just wanted to try it though. I had never done that actually. I'm going to repunch all of them, make sure they're all nice and round with this. This one's got a little extra paper in it too, so now they're all turned nicely with this hole punch. And you can see pretty good with this one. I mean, just look, you can see, I mean, you can't see in the camera, but here in person, you can see I just kind of look from the side and I can see exactly where I'm punching really. So I don't really think that's a problem, not being able to see through the top of it like the crocodile. Okay, so let's see this one, how it fits. Let's see how it fits. Okay, it's in and it fits. It's not tight. See, it's got a little wiggle room kind of, and of course it turns perfectly. Okay, now let's put the other one in the back. Here it is. So cute. Okay, so this one, well, before you punch the holes, you can think about how you want it. So this one I have the crayons facing forward. So let's turn this one over and have the red facing forward. So we'll put the holes here. See, if I just punched it and didn't think about it, they would both be like that. But since I thought about it, I can turn it over before I punch the holes and do it the opposite way. So yeah, that's something to think about before you punch your papers. Which side do you want facing? I'm going to say facing forward, facing up, whatever. So let's punch our holes on this one. So yeah, I'm going to put some more papers in here. And then I'll be adding pockets and tuck spots. Probably some trim. And of course, ephemera. You know, all the goodies. And there we go. Isn't that cute? And that color, the color of course is great. The red and the crayons are just plain fun. So this is going to be a cutie pie. I love it. There's what it looks like so far. So fun, right? So let me know what you think. I am going to link, someone asked me, I haven't done it yet. I work all day, come home, have dinner, clean up, get tired and go to sleep. But someone asked me to link a couple of the videos, because I mentioned I watched some videos on how to do, put in the binder mechanism. And I watched, I don't know how many, not that many, but probably about, I may have watched 10, but I'm going to pick out my 2 favorites and link them in the video. I'll try to link them in the video where I showed the flip through of the last little golden book, the Princess Little Golden Book Journal. That was the first binder mechanism that I ever put in on my own from scratch, And so that's where someone asked me to put in some links for the videos I watched. So I'm going to put some links under that video. So if you want to see what videos I watched, go to that video in the description box and check that out. And if you haven't seen that video, check that out too. But yeah, stay tuned for this one. And I think that's all I had to tell you. I'll show you some goodies I've been working on this week in the next video. My lunch break, crafting on my lunch break. I'll show you what I did this week. And stay tuned, and I'll see you then. Have a great day.